Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sumukhascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketur Ganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Herambaha Skandapurvajaha Suklam Bharadaram Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyat Viradavatra Parishadhya Parasatham Vignam Vignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamastraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Aklishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishna Dvaipaya Namvyasam Sarva Bhuta Hite Ratam Vedabcha Bhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Janmadhyasya Yatonvayati Tarataha Cha Arteshu Abhijnah Swarat Tene Brahma Hridayah Adikavaye Mukhyanti Yat Surayah Kejo Varimrudam Yata Vinimayah Yatra Trisarge Brusha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kugaham Satyam Param Dhimahi Satyam Param Dhimahi. That is how Vyasa Bhagavan begins the Srimad Bhagavata Puranam. Satyam Param Dhimahi. Very important. That Param, that Satyam, that Ekam Dhimahi, and meditate on. Now let us move on to, with Swami's grace, we finished Adhyayam 11 in 3rd Skandham. So we will begin Adhyayam number 12 in Skandham 3. We covered very beautifully, very quickly, the amazing insight into what time is, isn't it? Right? We got an idea about it. Now it's impossible to dwell too deep into it because time itself is Bhagavan itself, isn't it? Kalaya Namaha, Kala Rupaya Namaha, we say. Bhagavan is Kala Swarupam only. So we got an insight into it, an inkling into it, that itself was amazing for us, isn't it? And it's Australian, really. It's something out of this world. Oh my God, that's the kind of feeling we have with how the rishis gave us a perspective into what this time is, right? Even they did not try to define it. They did not try to capture it. They just gave an insight, like a peephole into it. That we covered in Adhyayam 11. Now, coming back to, these are all part of creation, right? So-called, what we call as creation. Now, time is the sargam, the primary, we call it in our limited language, primary creation. So I'm not going to go through and cover those again. We already talked about it. I request you to refresh your memory on this. Now, we are getting Brahma himself was created by Bhagavan, this Parabrahma, with the explicit charter of carrying out the creation. So the creative aspect that you, I, every one of us have, even this minute, even this moment, and the next moment, and even when I sit now and then think about the past, I'm creating the past, isn't it? Everything the mind imagines, it creates. Everything. Okay? And that creative aspect is very much present now. That creative aspect, which was created by Bhagavan, that creative aspect is now going to create many, many things, innumerable things. Not in the past, in the present. In your mind, in my mind, it is present as the creative aspect. Tat Savitur Varenyam, that Savita aspect, that's creating from itself, that is what is manifesting in our life. How did it go about? What happened? That is what we're going to see in chapter 12. So Maitreya continues. He tells, hey Vidura, I have now described to you Bhagavan's power called what Shakti, one manifestation called time, Kalam. Now hear from me how Brahma, who has been now given, Brahma means you can put Brahma equal to creating aspect. Okay? Creative Shakti in me is Brahma, is called Brahma. That's all it is. And that creative Shakti is Brahmandam. It is huge. It is not minute. It is huge. I can create the whole universe in a kshanam in my mind, isn't it? Right? I can create anything I want in my mind. Think, same thing, so can you. Right? And that aspect that is Brahma. Okay? Now, how does this Brahma, how does this creative aspect proceed with the act of creation? What happened? You hear that from me, he says. And then, I'll take you slokam by slokam, so without moving too far ahead. Maitreya uvacha iti te varnitaha kshatah kalakyah paramatmanah mahima veda garbah atha yata aslakshiti nibodame iti te varnitaha kshatah kalakyah paramatmanah mahima veda garbhotha yata slakshit nibodha me. The words are all very, very simple in this particular first slokam, so most of it you will understand straight away. Maitreya uvacha, Maitreya said. What did he say? Iti te varnitaha ek shaktaha. Shaktaha. See, that word comes very often, right? The Kshatriya. Now you can connect the two. Kshatriya is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaisya, Sudra. The four varnas, not caste. Don't ever use the word caste in your mind or in your speech, because that is not the word. It's only one caste. The caste is human caste, okay? But varnas are four. Brahmana varnam, Kshatriya varnam, Vaisya varnam, and Shudra varnam. Each one is called a varna. It's very important to understand, okay? And so, Kshattaha, now you hear it denotes Vidura. The word has come many times before. Many times Maitreya addresses them as Kshatta, right? And also Vidura has addressed them as, Uddhava has addressed them as Kshatta. So this denotes Vidura. Why does it call, what does Kshattaha mean? The main responsibility, the duty of a Kshatriya is Kshat. Kshat means to take care of the well-being of people. That's what simply it means. Not only physical well-being of protection, warriors and all that, make sure there is no external onslaught on them, or security is well, they're well secure physically, but also mental well-being, peace. That is why the kings were all Kshatriyas, people like Dasaratha and Parikshit and all that. They ruled the kingdom not only giving physical protection, but also mental protection, which is a peace of mind. So the well-being actually includes both. That duty, that charter is denoted by the word Kshat. So Kshattaha is addressing, hey Vidura, te iti varnitaha kalakya paramatmanah. Paramatmanah is Parabrahmam. This Parabrahmam who is that is Bhagavan, is Ekam Sad, that entity. Kalakya, his Rupam, his Shakti called time, Kalam. Iti varnitaha te, it has been described to you now, like I described this to you so far. Mahima Veda Garbha Atha Yatha Astrakshit Nibodhami. Now I have described the aspect of Bhagavan Shakti called Kalam to you. Now, a Veda Garbha means one who has been born from the Vedas. Okay, that is from the Garbham of Veda, right? That is Brahma. Atha, therefore, after this, now, Nibodha me Nibodha, listen from me, understand from me. Understand from me what? The Mahima Asrakshit, the Veda Garbha, this Brahma, Atha, afterwards, after he was created, okay, Yata, in which way Asrakshit went about doing his creating job, the Mahima, the greatness of it, may Nibodha, understand from me. Now understand from me how Brahma went about doing his job of creation. Okay? So remember, time, kalam was created, was there before the creative aspect came about. Please understand, okay? That is what he is talking about. Iti te varnitaha kshattaha kalakyaha paramatmanaha mahima vedagarbhota yatha asrakshit nibodha me. Now, slokam number 2. Sasarjaha agre anta tamisramaita tamisram adikrit mahamoham cha tamaha cha ajnana vruttayaha. This is a very important, beautiful slokam it is. Now, for those of us who, even knowing fully well, we cannot understand creation, but we are inquisitive and curious to get a glimpse into how the creation take place, right? That's what we'll be beautifully describing here. So, sasarjaha agre andha tamisram atha tamisram adikrute mahamoham cha tamaha cha ajnana vruttayaha. Atha, afterwards. After what? When Brahma was given the charter by Bhagavan, in this case, Srimad Narayana, because Swami came in the avataram of Narayana, manifested to him, Brahma as Narayana, and said, go and do your job. This is what it is, right? We covered all that. So beautifully it is, right? We covered all that. So now, afterward, now Brahma gets to work. What does he do? Sasarjaha. He created. What did he create? Now, Sasarjaha, agre, in the beginning, what did he create? 5 things he created. 5, ajnana vruttayaha. Ajnana means, we all know in English we say ignorant. You see, ajnanam is not ignorance. Ajnanam is lack of knowledge. Jnanam is knowledge. Ajnana means lack of knowledge, where knowledge is absent. So when you look at it that way, it becomes very positive. Oh, lack of knowledge. Okay, lack of knowledge. That means there is a desire to know more, isn't it? So let's not use the word ignorance, but ajnana means lack of knowledge. So what happened? There are 5 modifications of lack of knowledge. The knowledge created everything, including Brahma. Then, with the pure object of the objective we covered earlier, Mahatattvam and all that. So from there, the so-called ignorance that is now playing. The whole creation is nothing but ignorance, nothing but lack of knowledge, okay? Because it is separate. Now, it says ajnana vruttayaha, the modifications of this ajnanam. There are 5 modifications. Sasarjaha agre. So, atha, afterwards, Brahma, what did he do? Jnana vruttayaha agre sasarjaha. He created modifications of ajnanam first. Very important. What are those modifications? There were 5 of them. First is tamaha. Tamaha means, again, see, in my case, I can tell you I have tamas. You can decide whether you have tamas or not. What does it mean? I don't have the knowledge of my own nature, right? I think I'm this, I think I'm that, right? But who am I really, right? As Ramana Maharshi found out, discovered for himself, I have not discovered that, so I really don't know who I am. In your case, if you not discovered yourself, you also don't know who you are. That lack of knowledge, of not knowing my true self, that is tamaha. Now, this tamaha is different from the gunas we talked about earlier, so don't confuse. Okay, those gunas, 3 gunas, called the Prakriti, that is different. That's primary creation. So here he created tamaha, which means first thing that happened in creation is that I am not aware of my own true self, right? Isn't it? Number 1. Number 2, moham. Not knowing my own true self, what am I doing? I think I am this body. I think I am this mind. This moham comes around. You call it delusion or whatever. Those are all English words. Just look at it Sanskrit-wise. Tamaha, you can understand. Moham, you know what it is now. Associating the sense of I with the body, the mind, and the intellect. That sense of attaching it to that, instead of aligning it with the Atma, right? We all align ourselves with the body, mind, and intellect, not with our true self. That alignment with body, false alignment with body, mind, and intellect, that is called moham. Then, third modification that took place is mahamoham. Now you see the beauty, how beautifully Bhagavan places. First to the sense of separation, which is tamaha and take place here. Then false attachment to the body, mind, and intellect. Because I'm falsely attached to the body, mind, and intellect, I'm seeking a very keen desire for happiness. Isn't it? We are all seeking happiness. Why? We are nothing but bliss itself, but we are seeking happiness. That is mahamoham. Keen desire for enjoyment. That is mahamoham. Then comes the first line, now the new words for you. Sasarjaha agrehe andha tamisram atha tamisram adikrat. Okay, tamisram. We are going to take the word tamisram. Tamisram means, suppose now that I am seeking enjoyment, keen desire for enjoyment, which we all do, right? Including a cup of coffee, for example, whatever. We are all seeking happiness outside, where there is no happiness. Okay? But that is mahamoham. In the process of seeking enjoyment from outside, if I get obstruction, if I'm prevented from enjoying something, what happens? I become angry. That is called tamisram. That is another modification of ajnanam. Then, andhatamisram is the fifth one. You see, when I'm obstructed, like let us say, I want to buy a big mansion and I can't afford it because I don't have enough money for it, right? But that desire is there for my enjoyment, and now I'm obstructed. So there is an inbuilt anger. Now I may not show the anger, dissatisfaction, or whatever you want to call it, frustration or whatever it is, but it's very much there. In that thing, next stage of ajnana vrittam is andhatamisra, means the feeling of total loss of myself in the loss of object for enjoyment. When I lose an object for enjoyment, I lose myself in that loss. That is andhatamisram. These 5 modifications, ajnana vrittayaha, ajnana vrittam. Vrittam means to grow, modify. Okay, ajnanam grows this way. These 5 types, adikrita, right in the beginning, agre, right in the beginning, ata, afterward, sasarjaha, he created. Okay, I hope that's clear to you. Sasarjaha agre andhatamisram ata tamisram adikrita mahamoham cha tamascha ajnana vrittayaha. Now let us see if we can take slokam number 3. Now you see, next slokam pertains to you and me right this minute. Okay, if you honestly analyze it, personalize it, you know it appeals to you. I know it appeals to me. Personally, I can tell you, very, very beautifully it applies to me. Okay, this is what creation is taking place in the present. continuously, even now. Okay? Please understand. Drishtva papiyasim srishtim na atmanam bahu manyata bhagavad dhyana putena manasa anyam tato asrujat. Beautiful it is. This is what we are all doing and wanting to do right now. And let me give you the meaning. This is such a beautiful thing that Maitreya is describing. It literally brings tears to my eyes. How he knows how our life will be. Okay? Drishtva papiyasim srishtim na atmanam bahu manyata. Let us take that. Now, I create so many things in my mind, but they're all papiyasim. Papiyasim means without the company or offering or surrendering or the thought of Bhagavan. So it becomes sinful. It becomes papam. Drishtva, the papiyasim srishtim. I create this in my mind, right? You analyze. In your mind, you're creating things. But they don't give you happiness because they're all papiyasim. Even though we talk in classes and attend discourses and read Bhagavad Gita and all that, our mind is not keeping the company of Bhagavan. So, whatever is created in the mind becomes sinful and also gives only misery only. Drishtva. And we also know, oh my God, I want to think about Bhagavan, but I am not. My mind is going all over the place. I'm creating so many things that doesn't give me happiness at all. Drishtim, Drishtva, seeing that whatever I'm creating is sinful only, okay, gives me misery only. Na atmanam bahu manyata. This is the same thing. Na atmanam, for my own self, bahu, much pleasure, na atmanam, it doesn't give me much pleasure at all. It gives me only misery. Manyata, thinking like this. Right? So, I create things disassociated from Bhagavan that are only sinful creations. Sin is not a Christian word. Please don't mistake it. Sin simply means that things done without the thought of Bhagavan. Okay? Without thinking of Bhagavan, whatever I do, whatever I say, whatever I think, that it becomes papam. So that is where my creation is. Seeing this creation myself, all the things I'm creating, oh, this person is bad, that person is good, this is ugly, that is good, I desire this. So many thoughts we have in our mind creating, right? I want to be this, I want to be that, right? So many things. And disappointment, I create disappointment. Something happens, I think, disappointment. All these things I create in my mind. And these things don't give me happiness. That's what I see. Oh, it doesn't give me happiness. So next to what do I want to do? I want to keep the company of Bhagavan, isn't it? That is what we want to do. We call sadhana, whatever we want to call it. Okay, manmana, bhaga, mat bhakto, so many things we hear. That is the next impulse is, this doesn't give me, my own creation away from you doesn't give me happiness. Therefore, I want to keep your company. That is the next line. Bhagavad dhyana putena. Bhagavad dhyana putena, being purified, purifying my mind with the continuous thinking and keeping company of Bhagavan in my mind, it becomes pure. Then what happens? Manasa anyam tataha astrujat. Tataha, once afterwards, after purifying the mind, what happened? Other things I create. Anyam asrujata. This is what Brahma did, he says. Okay? This is what Brahma, this is how the creative aspect works. First, it tries to do by itself, then it purifies the mind, and then anyam asrujata, other things get created. Just imagine if my mind is pure, what will be my creation? If your mind is pure, what will be your creation? Right? That is what he's talking of. Okay? Drishtva papiyasim srishtim natmanam bahu manyata bhagavad dhyana putena manasa anyam tataha astrujate. After purifying the mind, other things are created. Okay, number That is number 3. Now let us do just 4, okay, and then we close for today. Because 4 is very... So what happened? So Brahma, in his creation, once he purified the mind, because remember, first initially he wanted to discover by himself and he couldn't because of his ego. And then he found, it's got to be done with the company without any other thought. Only the thought of Ananyas Chintayanto Mam, that without any other thought, only completely aligned and immersed in Bhagavan, mind become purified. Then Brahma's creation, there is given, very first thing that happened was number 4. Sanakam cha sanandam cha sanatanam atha atma bhuhu sanatkumaram cha munihi nishkriya anurdhva retasaha. Okay? Anurdhva retasaha. This is a very important word. So now the very first thing that God created in our way of understanding things on a sequential manner, okay? This is where we fundamentally make a mistake, all of us, okay? The way we are taught. We think things all take place in a certain sequence, right? No, creation is simultaneous. Only thing is, different layers are being manifested and revealed based upon how pure my mind is, okay? And so then I call as, oh my God, this is all sequential, okay, and I assign time to that. It is there all the time. This is what the meaning of when Brahma was given the vision of the whole universe, everything within the womb of Srimad Narayana, right in the beginning, right? Remember? And they were all suspended and there are all those things we talked earlier. It is already there. It is like turning the page in a book. Then as the passage of time or my mind become purified, a little bit more pure, then I see different things. That's all it is, okay? But we think it is sequential and it is not. So the very first thing that happened is Sanatkumara and the 4 Chatvaris, as we call them. And give me just a minute here. I'm going to get that slokam. That is number 4. Okay? Yeah, now I have the slokam. So, Sanakam cha, Sanandam cha, Sanatanam atha atma bhuhu, Sanatkumaram cha, munihi, Sanatkumaram cha, munin nishkriya anurdhva resataha. Okay? The Nishkriyane urdhva retasaha. Okay? Not anurdhva. I read it wrong because meaning completely changes. The meaning should be urdhva retasaha. Munine nishkriyane urdhva retasaha. Urdhva means going up. Going up does not mean physically going up. Going up means from gross to subtle. The subtlest is Bhagavan. The subtler I become, the mind I become, the closer I am to the one entity that is present all over. Okay? So now, Sanakam, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatahana, Sanatkumara. These 4 Chatvaris. Chatvaris means 4. These Munin, see, Munin is the word, they are Balakumaras, but they are Munin. Calling Munin. Munin means Mukti, people who have attained Mukti. Mukti means what? Freedom. Freedom means what? Freedom from Ajnanam. They were always Jnana Swarupas, always with Bhagavan. So these Munin, okay? Now, they are Munin Nishkriyana. They are not very people who attained Mukti right from birth itself, but Nishkriyana, they are also free from actions. We are all bound by actions. When the actions themselves leave me, I become free. And that is, they have to leave you. Now, you cannot leave actions. So, this Nishkriyana, they are free from actions that give results. It just happens by itself, like when Avatar Purushan does, The actions take place, the results also take place, but they are free from both actions and the result. That is those 4 Munis. Atma Bhuhu. This is very, very important. These Atma Bhuhu here means denotes Brahma, who is self-born, means he born from the Garbham, from the womb of Srimad Narayana, the creative aspect, created these 4 Muni Kumaras who were free from actions as well as results. Okay? And the other thing is, they are Urdhva Retasaha. They are spiritually in such a state, like Sukamuni here, they're so subtle. They were Urdhva Retasaha. Okay? And these 4 Kumaras, Sanaka, Sananda, Sanatahana, and Sanatkumara, the 4 Muni Kumaras, were the very first one to be created, to be manifested by Brahma once Brahma's mind was absolutely purified in the company of Bhagavan. That is Slokam number 4. Okay? Sanakam cha Sanandam cha Sanatanam atha Atma Bhuhu Sanatkumaram cha Muni Nishkriyana Urdhva Retasaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.